Hey, 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 hey. Why, sir, are you trying to flatter me? I assure you, you are succeeding. Ah, gotta turn the backlight off, front light on. We are on the final countdown, the final push for Pal World before we go back to our regularly scheduled everything. This has been a very fun distraction. Yep, I was wondering if anyone was going to do that. The final countdown. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. The final countdown. Listen, if anybody wants to clip that shit, that's on them. That's your own fault. So, I don't hear it. Ugh. So, yeah. I did a little bit of farming. Like I said I would did. Before I disappeared and didn't come back. And yeah, no, I do feel bad about that. I'm sorry I had to disappear, but I had some things come up. Had to do some stuff with the post office, had to make some phone calls, had to do business hour sort of things I couldn't really facilitate during my streams. So I had to do business during business hours. Uh, so uh, I did have to take off a couple days. Today is another very constrained stream overall. Of course, as you can see, we're starting late, and we're going to be ending very pristinely on time. just because I do have to go out this weekend to my parents' house and help them take care of a few things. So I will not, and it's like an immediate thing. Like they are, as soon as my stream ends, they're already going to be out in the parking lot waiting for me to run down and hop in a vehicle with them in order to get there and start getting things done. Because, yeah, they've got deadlines they have to make for things. They are, like, the second we get to their house, they're taking off for a huge drive, like a 4-hour drive, and I am watching the dogs for them over the weekend and then helping stuff when they get back late Saturday night and Sunday. Sunday is the Super Bowl, and I don't think anybody that watches this stream is going to watch that. So we will probably maybe do something for that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just take a nap so that way I'm refreshed for next week. And back to real streaming. Between one of the things I've been doing is looking for new employment. Since, as a regular concept, we tend to maintain about 6 or 7 subscribers on this channel at most. Unless it's a special event. Particularly the month of December. With my birthday and Christmas and the New Year's event, we managed to break 50 subscribers. We got close to it before when we had another event. We got into the high 40s. So I set, our subscriber goal at that 100 point because I thought that, maybe people would be interested in the channel. Maybe they would maintain those subscriptions. Maybe we can, with those inflated numbers, maybe we'll get people in here checking out the stream. We have not. So, I need to get back out into the real world and work and, earn money so that way I can, live, do things like pay bills, possibly buy food. Keeping the roof over my head, ironically, is something that won't be much of a problem. But the rest of it, the housing is surprisingly one of the things I'm not worried about. But food and the bills and, even being able to pay for an internet connection so that I can not stream to you guys because I'll be working. But, yeah, if I don't, then that's going to get cut off. I'm going to not stream anyway, so, things like that. So, we'll see how that plays off with everything else. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I wish it was something I could continue to do, but clearly that's not going to be possible. But I will do it for as long as I can until those other things jump back into my face. Fortunately, they're not the kind of things I want in my face. But yeah, so no, I do apologize for one in particular. But yeah, there's so that's kind of how things have been, and so I do apologize for being gone those last couple days. Hopefully, I'll be able to give out better notice before I take off. If you are one of the few people who subscribes to us, keep track of things in the Discord. I am sorry for the latest meme that got placed in Discord and in Facebook. No, not yours. No. No. I don't know. apparently the latest meme on Facebook and Discord. But yeah, so, well, like I said, I do apologize. Hopefully I keep things, keep things communicated well enough. I know, gargling, but with air. But yeah, hopefully I can do a better job about communicating when things come up, and hopefully we can, like I said, see where things go and figure out what lies ahead, if anything. I've been saying this whole time I want to do more. I want to do more, but I got caught up with things. I still haven't played around enough with the editing equipment that I've got. I say equipment, the editing software. The equipment is being used for streaming as well, so of course I'm getting used to that. Got a camera up there, the software, or the capture devices there. But yeah, the software I haven't really had a chance to mess with. I've been wanting to get a podcast off the ground. I've been wanting to get the vlog system back off the ground. Just haven't really been able to get those to hit the way I want. And now, like I said, we're kind of hitting that deadline where it looks like stuff like that's not going to be coming out. So, but yeah, so hopefully, like I said, I keep things communicated with you better. Hopefully we keep things going as long as we can. And hopefully I do see you guys, I don't just disappear when things happen. I will let you know when I've found something, when things are cutting back. And I'll make all that stuff known. But, we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. And, whatever is, I can't say fated to happen, but whatever ends up happening is what ends up happening, I guess. So, that said, for those who do not know, Roy is damn this game sometimes. Goddamn this game all the time. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, Roy is streaming as well. He is playing random game, whatever, drive thing stuff with the cars. And so we are going to go ahead and bring him into the call. Let him do the Discord stuff, and we're gonna... That way it's not just me on here. That way we got someone to talk to, some other things going on. If we beat these things early enough in Pal World, I am going to swap over to Warframe. And it looks like there's a couple things I need to pick up, so we'll see. Hey, Pants, how's it going? Good to see you. I do apologize, but you missed my apology. I've been ranting for the last 15 minutes.
Thank you, Vale. I did it for you.
Dang. Did he? Alright. I just gave Boy the go-ahead to call. So excited we're flipping chairs.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Let me go ahead and get you pulled up on audio here. There is that. I should be able to hear you now.
Yeah. Hey, Wish is in chat.
That's not surprising.
Yeah. I only got my chat right now because I can't pull up your chat, sadly.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's the beauty of audio. We can both respond.
Yeah. So how you been, Val?
Oh, I've been. That's the minimum.
I mean, your voice sounds a little different right now.
Does it? My voice
Kinda sounds like...
does that. It cracks from time to time. If I have a cold or if I get stressed, I don't know, it changes.
Ah. That's what I was about to ask. Did you just get over a cold or something?
No, not recently. My luck, I probably got one coming on.
Ah.
I mean, I don't think so, but you never know.
I hope not. Cold sucks.
So you're playing driver, maybe driving sim?
It's a type of driving sim, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm gonna be in a garbage driver right now.
Yeah, but what about in the game?
Okay. Touche, Val.
You're
Touche.
welcome. You're welcome.
No, I'm doing a garbage pickup right now because if you get it above 50% for no garbage in the city, it gives you 20% pay for cargo jobs.
Okay.
I still say this game is pretty damn well for being made by one person.
Yeah, no, for just one person, that's, I mean, it's always impressive when only one person's doing that stuff.
Yeah, like,
I do admit I do like that, that art style.
oh yeah.
It's always fun. Oh, there we go.
Ambulance.
Where are you going? I swear to God, there's freaking Jedi chick in this game.
Jedi chick.
Yeah, the one with the two tentacles on her head. Flies around, looks like Lady Mewtwo.
La Luna.
Sure.
I think her name is La Luna or Luna. She's pretty useful.
She is, if she would do what she's supposed to do. She's got like one of the highest handiworks in the game, so I keep throwing her at shit, and she keeps reassigning herself. She refuses to do the work I throw her at, where before, they would refuse to leave whatever work you throw them at.
Yeah.
You know, like you throw them at something, they never leave. Now I throw her at something, she never comes back. Like, no, this is wrong.
I will say I did read up that for back in the past, when you threw your pals to do something, you left your base, it would automatically reassert them to default.
Yeah, I'm not even leaving my base. She just resets on her own.
Oof.
Even, see, fixed assignment to production assembly line. Next time she goes and eats instead of whatever, she's going to completely just do something different.
That's something they gotta fix.
Half the game is something they gotta fix.
Yeah,
That's okay.
the problem is they probably won't push out much bug fixes now since they're actually in full lawsuit.
Oh, are they finally in full lawsuit?
Yeah, something about, like, I read that...
I wish, pants.
I did read that Nintendo is supposed to be actually suing them now.
Yeah, no, that's the whole thing is they've been, like, everything they've been doing up until now has been getting prepped for whatever suit they were planning to bring against them. That's the whole thing is they were compiling evidence for it. Because this wasn't going to be just another cease and desist. This was going to be a full-on lawsuit.
Because they want to be the #1 people, but yet they can't make a decent game nowadays.
No, they can't. Their games have been terrible, and hopefully this is a wake-up call for them. However, that said, the company did, like, legitimately steal meshes. Not just designs based off of things. I flat out stole meshes and skins. So, and in that instance, no, I'm not a Nintendo fanboy. Yes, I am really pissed off at everything Pokemon has done recently. I don't think it's worth much of anything. And I'm saddened by it. But no, I don't want to reward what they've done.
Honestly, I'm fine with what they've done. I mean, they may have stole the meshes, but they changed them in ways.
Well, no, that's the whole thing. They did change them. There's a number of meshes that are just these other characters. And you know, maybe they changed, like, the coloring or some of the facial features, but they've left the frames, they've left, in some cases, they've outright taken some of the images, color swapped them, and slapped them on things. And not like entire things, but like they took Meowth's face and put it on another character.
That must be like the newer Mons I don't know about, because I stopped paying attention after Sun and Moon.
Yeah. One of them is one of the variations from Sword and Shield. They took the face off of that character and put it on one of the ones here. That's the only one where it's like blatantly they took this character's face. A lot of them they took designs of. If you look at Verdant or whatever it's called, Cinderace, they're exactly the same Pokemon, except one is green and they gave him a tail. That's legitimately the only difference between them. Yeah, no, there's a lot of shenanigans, to say the least. But, and that's my gripe with it, is I don't want to reward literal theft. But I love what they've done with the game as a game, and the mechanics behind it, and the idea behind it. And I wish we could use that to kick Nintendo and the Pokemon Company in the balls and say, do it right like this. Give me Pikachu honestly, with an Uzi.
I could go without guns. If Pokemon would, like, stop being ass and release on PC, where most the player base who plays games are, sorry to say, but they are, and release on Xbox and PlayStation for all I care, they would make more money.
The majority of game players nowadays are mobile, not PC.
Yeah, but the problem is, they're wanting people to buy the Switch at this point, which, by the way, there's already a Switch 2 coming out.
Yep.
And the Switch has only been out for what? 5 years?
Nope, like 8 years.
8 years, really?
Yeah, like 8 or 9 years. It's been, I think, like 2016, 2017 when it came out. I think it was even longer than that.
It's just my personal gripe with it is like, I don't want to fucking end up having to go. That's my whole gripe with the Xbox as well. I don't want to have to go out and get a whole new system.
There you go, fans. Thank you. March 3rd, 2017. So.
Oh, okay, that's been long. That's 10 years then.
7.
17.
7.
Right?
No, 7 years this March 3rd.
Ah.
So here in literally like less than a month, it'll be 7 years old.
Well, see, this is my problem. Is I don't want to go out and get a new console, even if I could, just to be able to play the newest games, which are, I'm gonna rate them my style because I've seen gameplay of them. Fucking 2 out of 5, if that.
Yeah. No, they've taken the entire concept of Pokemon and literally just diluted it down to nothing. They've added in, you know, the extra classes with Fairy and Dark and everything they've done since then. And they've,
yeah, they also got multiplayer where you can run around with friends. So it's pretty cool.
Yes and no. The multiplayer is very limited and has a worse rating than the game itself. Trying to think of the appropriate way to describe this because I played through the entire Sword and Shield with the DLC, and I played through Scarlet and Violet, but I haven't ordered the DLC for Scarlet and Violet yet.
There's DLC for Pokemon game.
Yep, since it came to the Switch, they've done DLC for it. In fact, it's... You can't even call it a Pokemon story anymore. Because before, your story is getting to the Elite Four and everything you do in between that. Once you get the Elite Four, that's kind of the end of it. With Pokemon Sword and Shield, you do their kind of Elite Four kind of gym series. And then once you beat that, the game ends, credits roll, and then a second story starts going on. And you get a separate story about the legendaries, kind of.
You see, like, this is where I have to make a gripe about every other Pokemon game, minus Silver, Gold, Crystal, Soul Silver, I think it is, Heart Gold.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, they made it where you could go to Johto and get 16... Wait, 8 plus... Yeah, 8 plus 8 is 16. And then, like, you could literally do multiple different gyms. That's why I really like... There is MMO they tried to shut down and failed because it was restarted back up.
Yeah.
Like, they have almost every game in that MMO. And the way they did it is, after you beat that Elite Four for that section, you can't use your high level mons till you get to that next Elite Four. You had to like go to the next area and use the newer mons from there.
Interesting.
It gave you a whole new starter and everything.
Wow. I know the MMO you're talking about. I used to play that back in the day. Like, I say I used to play it. I played it for like 2 hours, maybe. I restarted it like 3 times.
My only gripe with it is they refuse to add my favorite location, Johto. They have like almost every location but Johto.
Huh. But yeah, no, probably my biggest gripe with Pokemon now is the game is literally kind of geared towards 5-year-olds at this point. Like there's no gameplay in the games. Yes, you're barred by you have to go do the gym fight. In the newest one, Violet and Scarlet, you have 3 different main side characters. So like you have your character that you pick, and then you've got 3 side characters that are not really the Gary to your Ash, but they're, you know, your help in moving along the story. And one of them goes with you and encourages you and will fight, you know, will challenge you between gym fights. One of them will go around with you between what is the new version of Team Rocket, which is not Team Rocket. Team Star is the name of the new team. What? And you know what they are? They're a bunch of kids who skipped school, who banded together to stop bullying and ended up becoming the new bullies.
Jesus.
Yeah, kids, we were bullied, so we grouped together and we fought the bullies. And that's the new Team Rocket. And so one of them is you doing that with them. The other is you challenging the basically a larger size version. Yeah, we have to bully deeper. That's right, Wish. The other one is this Herba Mystica, a mystical magical herb that in the game you cook sandwiches, because you actually go camping. You don't just whatever it is. You know, you don't just have a Poke Center, and you don't have the daycare guy anymore. If you want to hatch eggs because there's no daycare, you take your Pokemon camping and you make them sandwiches. So you can kind of buff up your Pokemon by making a sandwich and eating a sandwich with them. In Sword and Shield, you could camp and you'd cook at camp, and you could cook for your Pokemon. It would give them a stat buff and increase their happiness, and you could play with them, and that would increase their happiness, and you could increase, you know, the happiness of your Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, you feed them sandwiches, you get some weird stat bonuses, and their bonuses are things to, like, make tiny Pokemon appear, or make normal type appear more often, or easier to catch. But while you're out playing with them, it does increase their happiness technically. But if you feed them and run around with them during the picnic, the new way of breeding is whatever is out and active when you're having a picnic. Random eggs will just show up in a basket. And so, you know, if you got a Ditto in there, it could be anything.
Mm.
And if you got whatever. But that's part of the game, is camping and making sandwiches and stuff. Part of the game I almost entirely ignored until I was trying to breed things with Ditto. Yeah, because, you know, Ditto, the original pocket slut.
Yeah.
So yeah, aside from that, literally entirely ignored it. But this guy's like, we need to get the Herba Mystica because it'll fix my sick dog. And so you fight, like, giant boss versions of Pokemon. And that's the third thing. So there's the gym battles led by one protagonist. There's the beating little kids up for defending themselves, led by another protagonist. And then fight these giant Pokemon so we can get some legendary dill spice to fix my sick dog storyline. And you have to complete all 3 of those storylines to unlock the final storyline, which, I mean, you can pretty much guess right from the very beginning. Hey, Jay. That's okay. I understand. Um, but yeah, it's like the story is very convoluted, very ridiculous, and entirely pointless. I mean, yeah, and the characters are useless. Uh, you know, who really cares that these kids defended themselves from the school bully? Good for them. I don't want to beat them up for that. Yay, good guys.
Yeah.
Um, and the principal, you go to a school and you actually take tests at the school. You have to go through the classes and take tests in the school. And the principal of the school is disguising himself as one of the kids at the school to help you fight the bullies who defended themselves from the bullies, like the new bullies.
How does an adult disguise himself as a kid?
Very badly.
Well, then we're talking about like newer games compared to old show where James and Jesse was so obvious.
Oh, it makes their costumes look good, okay? Yes, Wish, there was a story in the old Pokemon games. The story was very loose, very kind of open-ended. You take on the gym challenge to beat the 8 gym leaders and then beat the Elite Four, but while you're doing that, you stumble across Team Rocket, crime organization that are robbing people, stealing Pokemon, being generally abusive, and you basically gang crime, more or less.
Well, in Pokemon Red, your story starts off, hey, I'm 10, I get my first Pokemon.
Right.
Yay. You meet Asshat, or whatever you decide to name him. And then, you go out and get your... Well, no. After you meet him, he challenges you to a battle, which, of course, he chooses the stronger version against you. Then, you go for a job for Professor Oak to get something from the Pokemon.
I was just trying to do a quick synopsis of it, yeah.
Well, that was just to teach you how to play the game. And then after that, you do gyms. I think it's roughly about the 3rd or 4th gym. You learn about Team Rocket.
Actually, it's only the 2nd gym. Team Rocket first shows up when you're in Cerulean City.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's the one who robbed from the Drowsy house or whatever. It made the big hole in the backyard. Anyway, yeah, as a 10-year-old boy, you go fight crime syndicate and beat head honcho of the crime organization. And there's more to it than that. And it's kind of ridiculous that you as a 10-year-old child beat an entire organized crime division worth of Pokemon trainers. But you do. However, you know, it's just kind of a vague thing that's there. The big thing is going through doing the gym challenges. It just gives you something to do on the side to fill in that story.
Well, there's also like tiny stories such as the Cubone and Marowak.
Yeah. There's a lot of small things in there. Like I said, I'm just giving the broad strokes of it. But with the newer ones, yeah, the story is like literally you're chasing down sandwich ingredients to help a sick dog. You literally make a sandwich with it, cut it in half, feed half to the dog, you get the other half that you feed to your Pokemon that is also a motorcycle.
Okay.
And that's what gets that its powers. Instead of getting a bike, like instead of having a bicycle like you do in the original game or getting the running shoes or whatever, like right at the start you get the Pokemon that is a motorcycle and you ride that sucker around. And instead of learning fly, that learns to glide from heights. You can jump and it glides. Instead of getting a Pokemon with surf, it learns to swim after you feed it these different herbs.
Oh, hey,
He'll have
Lapras, I need you to go in the water and take me to this. What do you mean you don't know how to swim? You're a water Pokemon.
to... Yeah, no, it's Pokemon has always been ridiculous, 100%. But, um, yeah, no, just like everything that's been ridiculous about Pokemon, they ramped up to 37. You know, screw taking it up to 10. They dialed it up to like 37. And again, this all convoluted, and it gets you through. Each one is like a phase of the story. And the thing is, like, they made the game itself so ridiculously simple that literally toddlers can play it. You have to try and lose a fight in that game. Like, if you're putting restrictions on yourself, like a Nuzlocke or something, you can't even Nuzlocke the way the new game works.
Oh yeah, because it's like open world and shit.
Yeah. And there's no direction for things, you just go. But also, like, you can't really die. You have to try to die. There are people who imposed restrictions on themselves and tried to make challenges for themselves, and are like, I lost this fight this many times. But that's because you're like, they're legitimately using only a certain type of Pokemon or only certain something, so they've got major type disadvantage. It's way easy to overlevel. You don't even really have to beat things down to catch them. You can just throw a ball, and if it's below a certain level, you just catch it.
Yeah, wasn't also they made where just I think this is like older gen where XP is now XP share for all.
It's been that way for a long time. But yeah, anything you do, after the Let's Go games, after Pokemon Go, anytime you catch a Pokemon is experience. Anytime you beat a Pokemon, it's experience for everybody. Everything you do gives experience to every Pokemon. It's impossible not to just speed level.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, Kev, there's no life limitation in Pokemon. There never has been. Like, it used to be in Pokemon, there were challenging fights. I still remember Whitney's Miltank.
God.
Jesus fucking Christ, that thing.
Fucking rollout spam like crazy.
Yeah, no shit. It made Giovanni's team look easy. He had the Genghis Khan and the Nidoking, and the dude would steamroll your team. Yeah, I saw those on the. I saw those. Those were actually really cute. But yeah, no, with that game, if you lose in the old Pokemon games, it was if you were like in a gym or in a cave or something, it would kick you out to the start of the cave. You'd have to go back through it again. It would deplete some of your resources, which in this game is just money. It would take away your money. And you would, quote unquote, depending on the game, you would either black out or white out, which is just fade away and go back to the start of the gym. You'd have to heal up all your Pokemon and try to come up with a new strategy to get past it. And then a lot of the fights did take strategy. You had to figure out what Pokemon they were using, what Pokemon you could counter them with, and try to come up with a thing to get through. Nowadays, it's just, you got a Pikachu, you win. Yay. It's the last several games have just been...
Well, see, that's why I still say Heart Gold, or even the lesser version Gold, was the last good game, but some people argue that Emerald, Ruby, and I think it's Platinum?
Ruby and Sapphire, or there was Platinum.
Oh
Platinum,
no,
I think,
Ruby,
was
Sapphire, Emerald.
Yeah, Emerald was the Japanese version. Didn't come out in the States. It was Ruby and Sapphire, which Ruby and Sapphire were Gen 3.
I
The
thought
one
Emerald
right
did
after
come out for
Gold and Silver.
I thought Emerald did come out to the United States.
No, I think they had an English translation on an emulator.
I have it set to auto drive right now.
Uh,
Yeah, it's in English. It's at Walmart used for $210.
Emerald?
Yeah.
Then that's not part of Ruby Sapphire. Emerald is something else.
No, Emerald is part of the storyline. It's just that one brings in Rayquaza.
Oh, right. That was that one they made after the fact. Like, they did Ruby Sapphire, and then Emerald came out way later. Because Rayquaza wasn't in the originals. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and it changed the storyline a good bit.
Yeah. So
Like,
that is
there's
a
people
way later entry.
Yeah, people would argue like that was the last game. Personally, I wasn't a fan of that one.
It was okay. It wasn't bad. Again, I don't know about Emerald, but Ruby and Sapphire weren't bad. It was weird. The storyline was convoluted as fuck. One team is like, we want to drown the world. The others, we want to remove all the water.
I mean, Emerald did bring one feature I really loved. Double team.
The double
2v2s.
battles were good. I thought that was in Gold and Silver.
No, it was not in the original Gold and Silver.
You're right. Yeah. No, it was not.
I can tell you that because I've beaten Gold and Silver, the original, so many times.
Yeah, so did I, but back in the day, I haven't touched it in years.
I have a lot of memory of Gold and Silver.
I get mine confused because I played the first 3 generations like insanely when I was a kid, but that was back when I was a kid. I was still in high school and junior high when all that was going on, so.
I was still in, I think, elementary when Red and Blue came out.
Yeah, I was in junior high when Red and Blue came out. And I played the crap out of those. Yeah, no, I really didn't play much of anything after Ruby and Sapphire. Not by choice or anything, just because I never invested in a DS. I never kept up with stuff. By that point, I graduated high school and I was out on my own here and there, taking different paths in life. And so I didn't ever get to play again until the Switch came out. Then I started playing Pokemon again on the Switch. And just playing that was Sword and Shield, mostly out of nostalgia. I was like, ooh, hey, this is fun. And then by the time I got towards the end of it, I'm like, this is kind of just tedious. And then Violet and Scarlet came out. I barely finished the story. I never bought the DLC. I didn't even play Arceus. Just nothing that they have done has been of any quality whatsoever. It's been an utter disappointment being a Pokemon fan. So yeah, I do hope that this lawsuit and everything going on with them, that this sets a fire under their ass with how people feel about Pal World and Pokemon. I hope that they do actually take this and do something with it, because they need to.
To be honest, the way I see it, I don't see Power World with guns or Pokemon with guns. I see Power World as the adult version of Pokemon.
It really is, and I mean, Pokemon with guns was just a meme, but an effective meme. There's so much in this that's not Pokemon. In fact, someone rightly pointed out that capturing animals is not even half the game. Most of the game is akin to Ark or any of those other survival crafting games. It's definitely much more focused on that. Yeah, you've got the towers, but you don't really have gym leaders. You don't have trainer battles in the middle of the wild. You don't have... Yeah, you're catching things, but you're putting them to work in your base. And they're not wrong. It's definitely not as much of a Pokemon thing as it is Ark or Breath of the Wild or some of these other
Conan.
games. Yeah, Conan. And, that's, I completely acknowledge that, but Ark isn't the one that's going to sue over it. Ark isn't the one that, Ark has been emulated time and time and time and time again.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even before Ark, there was Minecraft and all those kinds of games. There's a ton of crafting survival. Ark itself is just an update on other survival crafters. But, so yeah, I think there's a lot to be said for it. But the big difference in it, even though it's not the main defining feature, it kind of is the defining feature, is the Pokemon. So
The way I see it, I hope this lawsuit isn't going to shut the game down, but say, hey, you guys can continue game, but remake your meshes. Like, don't use ours, but make yours.
I mean,
I'd be fine if like having to learn how the creatures look newer
oh
than
yeah,
the older meshes.
right. And I wouldn't have a problem with that, but they're going on just so much more than that. Even the thing of like the capture spheres, and they shake 3 times to show whether or not you've caught them, and there's a lot of methodology in there that also just is that's why they took so long to build up this lawsuit, is because it's not just the meshes, that's just the blatant things. There's a lot of actual design and theory items that they took out of it as well. They didn't have to make these capture sphere devices. They could have made it any other shape. They could have called it by any other name. They didn't have to call them PAL spheres because they're not Pokeballs. They didn't have to make them shake 3 times to show that you were catching something. They didn't need to make it shake at all. They could have just kept the percentage HUD and been good with that. There's a number of design choices that they could or could not have done to differentiate themselves. And that's why Pokemon took so long getting up everything for this lawsuit. And so, yeah, I completely agree that I hope it doesn't shut it down, but I would be surprised if it does not. As a matter of fact, any major recourse that this brings about, I'd be surprised if it doesn't force shut down the studio in bankruptcy, given how much Nintendo's probably asking for. Just because
I didn't see how much they were asking for.
Neither did I. In fact, I didn't even know the lawsuit had officially been filed yet. I'm just saying, given how these things go, how much game studios ask for, how much these major level lawsuits go for, in other cases, I would be surprised if it's not something that is majorly detrimental to the studio itself. I really feel like this is something that is going to have to be in Pokemon's court for them to actually update a game based off of this design, or somebody else to take this design and run with the idea and have some company, not necessarily the company that makes Ark, but somebody making an Ark-like game, to then go ahead and embrace this idea and put their own characters with their own device on it. I think that's the big issue, is the fact that they're not making their own characters or devices.
Yeah.
So. Trying to get a few more levels up here. Currently I'm level 46. I'm hoping that I can find any of the later higher tier armor at a higher stage so far.
I shall be right back real fast.
Alright. Yeah, so far the only one I've been able to find has been one of the non-elemental armors, and that just fucks you. Because you need to have the elemental armors, otherwise you get nothing out of it. So I'm hoping I can find one of the elemental armors at a higher upgrade. Alright, Wish.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Welcome back. Nothing to be sorry for. No, just saying, I'm hoping that I can get a higher tier of the elemental armors. The one armor I did find a higher tier for was the plain non-resistant armor. So I'm hoping I can find a higher tier of the elemental armor.
Yeah.
Because they really do make that completely vital in this game. Hopefully I can at least get one more level going on here. And like I said, hopefully find some better accessories or armor or something. And because the legendary armor itself drops from the two legendaries that spawn together, the knights. Palladius and Necrolus, or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, there is an easy way to fight them, by the way.
Okay.
Go there at nighttime, because Palladius sleeps.
I had a feeling that something like that would probably be the best way to do it, just because I know they tend to... There are some that wander around at night, but most of them tend to sleep.
Yeah, all dark types always stay awake at night.
Yeah, I know that's how I went and fought a couple of them to start out with. I went in there at night trying to get an opening crit shot on them, because if you hit them while they're asleep, you get a crit.
I saw a video yesterday where a guy just started the game, saw Mamrus, and threw it at him and got him on a 0.01 catch. And he was brand new to the game.
Right. Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything quite that astounding, but I've seen some pretty astounding catches. But yeah, so those things, trying to figure out a way to fight those, that's where the that's where the legendary elemental armors come from. But you need the armors to, well, to get over there first off, of course, but also to English. Yeah, so to get to them, they're in the desert, so you need the heat-resistant armor. And the other ones, the one legendary's in a volcano, and the other one's in the ice place, so you need the heat armor, you need the ice armor. There is no getting around that kind of stuff. You need it.
You don't need the legendary tier, to be honest. It's
You
just
don't need the
very good to
legendary
have.
tier. I mean, you need the elemental armor.
Yeah. Well, unless you get the +2 heat / cold resistance shirts. That gives you an automatic +3 resistance.
Yeah, if you can find those, you're solid. I haven't been able to find those. In fact, I've barely been able to find +1 artifact in general. I think I found 3 artifacts.
I have found the cold one. I swear, going up hills in this game sucks in an 18-wheeler.
Going up hills in an 18-wheeler suck in general.
I know, but your truck ain't that bad in real life where you only go 11 miles an hour up a hill.
Depends on the hill, yeah, it can be. It's not a guarantee, but it certainly can be.
This hill is not much of a hill. Like, any slight incline causes the truck to slow down.
Yep, that happens in real life. But yeah, no, there's a major difference between base level armor and the higher tier armor. And I hope I can either find those shirts or get higher tier armor, because it does make a difference.
Yeah.
I have an uncommon pal metal helmet, and the uncommon pal metal helmet is almost just as much as the uncommon heat resistant refined metal armor I have. The spike in difference is pretty immense, actually.
What? Yeah.
Oh, I got that companion ribbon mod from Warframe.
Oh yeah?
It needs me to use Archwings on the free roam map on Earth.
Yep.
And kill Baruch turrets. But I need Iridium. Not Iridium. Iridiate? How you want to call it?
Sure.
And the problem is you only get like 1 or 2 off of things that are hard to find.
Yeah, that's how the game goes. Oh, you want this thing? You're gonna just sink.
You're gonna have to grind for hours.
Yeah, that's how a lot of the big things are now. Thankfully, primes don't do that too much. The warframes do. You require some pretty interesting things to get some of the warframes sometimes, like delirium and stuff like that, or cryotic, or something where you got to go farm for like an hour. But a lot of the new items are requiring like hours worth of Orokin cell farming. You need to have like 15 Orokin cells, 20 Orokin cells, whatever, to go do the stuff.
Wah.
But yeah, anything that's not a prime, like I still haven't built a necromech yet because the stuff they want for that is freaking insane.
Yeah, it's required on that one planet that like destroys you in like high warframes.
Yep. Anymore, I've been able to get myself to survive there fairly easily, but it's taken a lot to build up to that level. Well, I can't say easily. I survived there. But it's taken a lot to build up to that level, and even then, though, like, they don't tell you where most of those resources are. They don't just hand that stuff to you. Good luck figuring any of it out. Ah, just heat resistance PAL metal armor 2. So that's rare level PAL metal armor. I just found it.
Nice.
Beg for it. And,
Yeah.
yes, beg for it, but eventually it'll arrive. It took a fair fucking minute for it to show up, but it did. I've run a number of caves and ran a number of dungeon. That's the word I'm looking for. I ran a number of the dungeons and did quite a few roaming out-of-world chests. And I'm surprised it's taken me this long to find an upgraded version of the armor. But
RNG sucks.
Yeah, yes it does. So we did just grab it, so hopefully that's enough. That'll be exactly the defense I'm looking for to help get me through the next couple of boss fights. And we got to go through those fights in order. We got to start with, because I'm still not 50 yet. I'm almost 47. And so we got to, we're going to start with the ice person, because they're weak to fire, which fire is like the main thing this game gives you. And what
Also, I apologize, my air conditioner's one.
Oh, I can't hear it.
You're good.
Or at least not over Discord I can't. I don't know about your stream.
I don't know, Wish, can you hear it?
Wish went for his afternoon nap, so he's not there now. But shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and I was gonna say fire type is like the main type that they give you, and the types that I've kind of powered up. So ice is weak to fire, so I have to start off with the ice legendary. And then ice is strong against dragon, so if I can obtain the ice legendary, then we go for jet dragon, the dragon legendary. And then using that, hopefully that gives us what we need to defeat the tower bosses. We don't necessarily need Palladius and Necros. We'll try and deal with them while we're doing the tower bosses.
Oh, once you get the legendaries, it's just GG, because at that point they got like 10,000 plus HP.
That'll be nice.
What did I do, officer?
Talking on your cell phone while driving, it's illegal.
For speeding? I was not speeding! I got ticketed for speeding in a 20, and I was going 12.
Even going under the speed limit, I think, is still classified as speeding. As the infraction.
Then they gotta give fucking 18-wheelers a boost then, because like 12 is all faster I could do.
Right. I get that. Maybe you were going 12 kilometers when it's 1.
I have it all set to MPH.
No, I know. I'm messing with you. Where the fuck? I guess I'll turn around backwards.
So glad these jobs aren't timed.
Yeah. It's enough of a problem fighting the world. I don't really want to fight a time or two.
Now I gotta drive all the way back and deliver the container again.
Should have delivered it right the first time.
No, it's in this game when you go deliver a container, you had to go to the location, drop the stuff off, and then return the container back.
Oh, that's it.
You get paid double the price what it shows, because when you get there you get paid the full price, and when you get back you get paid again.
Well, there you go. Yeah, no, I am still playing that game. Yeah, I gotta get back to that later on. It's not one that I've set and dedicated time to. Really, the big thing was getting past that one achievement, and we did get past that, so I am happy. We'll take the rest of it at a standard pace. But yeah, I do still have a lot to do in that game.
What game we talking about?
Goat Simulator. There's actually a lot of stuff for that game that I don't own, actually. That game has a fair bit of DLC for it. Oh, we've got all the things right now to build the armor flat out, because I've been saving up to start building legendary balls.
Oh, by the way, did you see you can actually move while over encumbered now?
Yes.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, you told me about that about an hour after I knew it. I started playing and accidentally picked up 25,000 pounds of lumber.
Jesus.
I was standing next to my logging station, and picked up like, however many thousand, like 4,000, 3,000 logs or something like that. And
I'd say that's actually a good quality of life, just because, like, my stone weighs too much.
yeah, no, I accidentally picked up the entire thing of logs and was like, oh, I am over encumbered. Wait, I can still move? I'm carrying 25,000 pounds of lumber and I can still...
Well, have you ever tried the stream together button on Twitch yet?
Yes, I have.
What's it do?
Nothing useful. It requires you to like link up with other people via the mobile app. You have to use a US phone number and link up via the phone number. It sends them, I don't know how it sends them a text or a call or something with a link to join in, but basically, yeah, it's a linked up mobile connection.
Yep, definitely useless.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was gonna sign up for that new program that's like Twitter or X, because a lot of people are getting tired of it, so they're trying to switch to that. You require a actual working phone to receive an SMS to join.
Well, I mean, that's how a lot of them are. Like, not necessarily to join, but to verify your account. Yeah, you have to use SMS or email. A lot of them will give you a choice.
Sadly, that one
doesn't give you a choice.
Yeah, that one requires you to have SMS. I was like, well, I can't make an account with them now.
You know, you can get that without a phone, right? You can do the Google system.
We're gonna have to discuss that later. So I don't know how to do that stuff. Going downhill.
Yeah. Oh.
Huh. I got a new game I think you'd like. It's a roguelike, but also a deck builder.
Roguelike deck builder, that sounds familiar.
It's called Hellcard.
Oh. There was that tower one they did a while ago. What the hell was the name? Tower something. Storm the Tower, or Tower...
I know a tower one does the same thing, but it's where you are the tower.
No, there's one that's like Storm the Tower or whatever, where it's basically the roguelike choose your path, and you get cards. I've seen other people play it. Seen people stream it. You get cards added to your abilities. Like,
Where's the ban button?
Someone advertising for
That thing where you get fake viewers and shit.
Yep.
I am fine with my one viewer my video is playing. I hate that it counts me as a viewer.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I am gonna have to find games I can stream with one hand though in the future.
It's not that kind of stream, Roy. Come on.
No, my hand surgery. Yeah. But no, on the 13th I go see that doctor again about appointment when it's gonna be set up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the brace didn't help the pain go away. So I'm gonna have to get the nerves cut in my hand and have it healed back together.
Ah!
Now, here's the main problem. It's gonna be my right hand, the hand I use with everything.
Ah! All I can say. That's all I can say, my friend.
What?
Excuse me, Mr. Fix-It Van, get the hell out of the middle of the road.
Help.
While you're here, lady... Outcast from the Fifth Element.
Okay, went around him, then he decided to drive off.
Now listen here, buddy.
Is that shout-out thing a Twitch thing or a bot thing?
The slash shoutout is Twitch thing. You can do it once every 2 minutes. Up to a total, for each individual stream, like once per every hour. So you can shout out my stream once an hour, but you can shout out as many streams as you want as long as you only shout out once every 2 minutes. So you can shout out 30 different streams
By the time
not
you
the same
refresh, you
strings.
shut them all
Yeah.
over.
Yep. That's what it is. Not the same strings. Oh. But, yeah, so the backslash shout out is all one word, is Twitch. Exclamation point SO is bot. And that is like a default command in almost every Twitch bot. So if you have Stream Elements or Streamlabs, or even just Nightbot, it should just work.
Okay. Well, I got none of those right now.
I understand.
I don't know how Streamlabs or whatnot works.
Streamlabs is actually really easy. Streamlabs, all you have to do is attach your Twitch account to the website, and you get an entire dashboard. You can set everything up on the website, and then it'll just run in the background, so you don't even actually have to have anything open or running. I do have things open and running, because I have the chat bot as a separate item, separate entity. For basic commands and timers and stuff, you could have just running through on their own. All you have to do is make sure you mod Streamlabs, so that way it can give commands and post links and everything.
All my garbage jobs went down so fast.
Yeah, but what about the game?
I'm gonna be switching games. I don't have a switching games monitor. There's just that black thing in the background. What should I play though? I know what I'll play. I'll do that game as well. I need to get back into it.
Okay. And which one is that?
That world.
Alright.
I'm not gonna try to connect to my friend's server. Especially not since it's had its recent update. He's not gonna have it updated in time.
Right.
Power World, there it is. Yes.
I'd say make your own server and just invite people to that.
To make a server, you have to pay for it.
Right, right. They don't have. They've got public servers, but they don't have like dedicated areas.
Refresh the chat bot. There we go. So I don't want to see that stuff in my chat bot. I got so many things open on this computer. Jesus Christ.
Hey, it's not that kind of stream, Roy.
You talking about? You're welcome.
I need to go mine all the ore in the universe.
That's about right.
Okay, so yeah, the heat-resistant refined metal armor, stage 2, is 234 defense
That's famous.
and 650 health. The heat-resistant pal metal armor, stage 3, 350 defense, 1050 health. So that's a hell of a boost. And now I look like a stormtrooper.
Take this. Take this. 'Cause I'm gonna redo my whole base. Okay. Get back here.
Yeah, go ahead and just climb the wardrobe, because that's what we do with those.
Yeah, you're supposed to climb them.
Yeah.
I don't have stone foundations yet. Nah, that I shouldn't be doing this yet. I need stone foundations. So I can stay like this till I get stone foundations. But I am gonna move my chest.
He doesn't really fit in the tub. He looks like he's suffering from depression and trying to take a shit at the same time.
What?
Let me just... Do. And then I'll send you this picture here on Discord real fast. Go.
Who is that?
Astogen.
I think he needs a talking to.
Like, that's not what no! I mean, that's hilarious, but no, you don't need that. I did not assign you to the mounted machine gun. That's not what I was doing. I literally threw you into the yard where you have no assignment. It literally said grass. Well, I mean, it didn't say grass, but it literally said no assignment when I threw you. And then, you've assigned this pal to work the machine gun. No, I didn't. He's a giant fucking dragon. He shouldn't have to use a machine gun. The machine gun is for the small pals. You haven't hit the machine gun yet?
I was just saying butt machine gun. Machine guns are fun. I haven't tried the PAL's own machine gun though.
I haven't had a time where the base has been under attack that I've been able to get a PAL there to use it. But I do have the turreted machine gun at my base. Okay. Yes, things I was doing. I was doing things I was up to. You there.
That's not the use button. Games keep moving the use button. Oh yeah, by the way, Motortown has controller support.
Sure.
Which is pretty cool. I see that's still a bug.
Okay. What?
When entering a cave, your colored PAL will sometimes glitch out where it won't spawn.
I honestly didn't know that was a bug because I haven't used one in so long. Because they literally, once you get to a certain point, they just are legitimately useless.
Yeah. Well, I'm at the point where they're actually decent right now.
Right.
I, to be honest, should capture a lift monk and get his thing going because it's overpowered.
Yeah, his thing is really good. The only reason I've switched off of him is because of having bred the pals I have in the way I have. They're like, just powered up.
He's also useful late game if you breed him perfectly.
Hey, Berserker. Yeah, no, I believe it. If you breed any of them, they're good that way, so... We'll go this route here.
I just bit my tongue.
Don't do that.
Yes, that bug still exists.
Is it a
More
caterpillar?
of a... no, there's a bug in caves, there's a rock that doesn't fully attach, you can crouch under it and look inside.
I was making a joke about insects.
But why? Mine.
So yes. Yeah, so we are getting ready. I'm actually running to... I'm hoping I can level up by the time I get there. That's why I'm running from this far away. Heading to the first legendary, the Ice Unicorn. We're going to attempt to... Oh shit, no. I'm going in the wrong order. Forgot. I was supposed to go get ore so they can make the legendary... not Pokeballs. So I can try to catch the thing. Right.
I got a flamethrower.
Is it a fox?
Yeah. I squeeze his belly and he burps out fire.
To be honest, given the game itself, I'm glad it came out of the direction it did. I kind of expected it to come out the other end when they first...
Grabs tail, yanks it.
I mean, they've done it with other games. It wouldn't be the first.
That's what that means too. Getting lost in caves. Da 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 da.
I didn't need to shoot you myself. Okay. Alrighty ho.
It's not the dodge button.
Not the what?
I hit the jump instead of dodge.
Oh, dodge. For some reason, I thought you said knowledge. Like, that's not the knowledge button. There's a button for that now? Jesus Christ. Where's that been my whole life?
I have zero clue. I need it though. Where's the cheat code for +1 intelligence?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'll tap that thing at least 100 times.
Bad thoughts. My brain went right to somewhere else.
It's okay, I accept it.
Not you, that'd be awkward. Just... Like, I don't mind those people. I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. I'm not going to stop them, but that is not my preferred method.
I gotta find more memes to post in that one channel.
I thought you'd have fun there.
Oh, the meme.
What?
Burn everything. Yeah, that comes out way too fast to dodge.
Yeah, some of them you need to get a good head start on. And some of them you just can't.
What? It's like the air blast. It like has no tell it's gonna happen. And it fires so fast.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Yeah, that just skyrockets. You need to be on point for that one. Even then, you need to, like, you have to be pretty far away to be able to have that shootout with enough time for you to dodge it.
And also has such a low cooldown, so it's gonna happen.
Yeah. If you're far enough away, you can dodge it, but you got to be pretty far away.
Yeah. I did read that they did add a memory wipe to the game, so you can now reset your attributes.
Yeah, it used to be it would, well, reset your catch rating or something.
Yeah, it used to reset that. Ooh, crossbow schematic.
Apparently, also leveling up the Lift Monk effigies to level up your catch rating actually, like, makes it worse somehow.
Wait, it is?
That's what I read before. I don't know if it's still the case. I think that's something that may have been fixed in an update a while ago. But it was definitely that way for a hot minute. I'm really tempted to just get rid of you. Hey, Bio, how's it going?
It's okay, I'm easy to get rid of.
Well, I was talking about the depressed dragon. Dude looks like a person wearing a Power Rangers dragon suit. It doesn't even look like... Like, it looks like he's wearing a mech suit to be a dragon. Looks like
Oh, that's a herd of elks.
Hey, nice. I've heard of elks. Yeah.
Murder!
Aside from terrible comedy, how's things going? Bio, how you doing?
You aren't telling terrible quality jokes, you're not telling jokes at all.
Yeah. So we've got a little bit of powering up that we've done. Now we just need to make... I used up all my PAL amulet, or PAL metal ingots to make the armor. So now we need to get a whole bunch more, but once we do, we can start making the PAL balls. The legendary tier, final tier Palbles. And then we're going to go start taking on... We're going to go attempt the first legendary. We're there. We're at the end game. And try and snag the first legendary, and then using that legendary attempt to snag the second legendary. Then once we got the second legendary, we're gonna go try and fuck the towers up.
But you're not supposed to fuck towers.
I didn't say fuck towers, I said fuck the towers up. I made a
what,
very
though?
clear distinction on that, because I knew someone would say that.
No. Oh, another person being banned. Oh, I hit the delete button. I need to ban user. I don't know the user that is. Wait. How does that count? Not okay.
Be fair. I am working on it, Bio. I did a little bit of leveling up off screen. Well, not leveling up. Gearing up off screen. I think I've maybe gone up a level. I'm over halfway to level 47. We did, literally just at the very start of the stream, find leveled up armor. So we have tier 3, the heat resistant PAL metal armor, defense of 350, health of 1050. We did already have the tier 2 metal PAL metal helmet. I did find this right before or right after the last stream before this one. Killed Blazamit, got the legendary assault rifle.
Are you lucky son of a gun?
Yes, sir. The attack power is lower than the handgun. The handgun's attack is 625. The assault rifle's is 560. But the assault rifle is full auto with a much bigger clip. So.
But you also got to remember the machine gun's full auto, so it's going to sooner or later equal the damage to the handgun. Sadly.
That's why I said it's full auto with a much bigger clip. The handgun has a 16-round clip. And it will fire as quickly as you can pull the trigger, so it is really useful. But yeah, the assault rifle, legendary assault rifle, has a 30-round clip and is full auto. So the damage more than balances out.
I already need another wooden chest. I can't wait till I get to the level where I can make metal ones. Early game storage issues.
Listen, I've heard that they've been toying around with ideas of other materials besides silicone. I just think wood would be a terrible option.
The fuck?
Look, for increasing your chest, I think wood would just be...
No. You need Jesus. Do I need to send you that meme again?
I'm not even sure which one at this point. You've got a few. Use that.
I got you. Give me a second.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific.
I got you on Discord. Add photo. There you go.
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah, so we're like right there. We're right on the edge of being a pal master.
You're not the Power Master. You will never be a Power Master because there's no such thing.
No, there's. I mean, I'm making the thing. That's why I'm the pal master.
9. No, I have a question for you. Have you watched any of the Taskmaster show?
Yes, I have.
Which one, the British one or NZ?
British one. Yeah, the original British one. I watched quite a few of the seasons when it first came out.
It is amazing.
It is fun. They've had on some really great comedians on there that I thoroughly enjoy. So,
And well, I know 0 of the comedians.
Thanks to things like, I used to watch Mock the Week back in the day, and what is it? My brain's just completely shit itself on me. Big Fat Quiz. Yeah, so Mock the Week, Big Fat Quiz of the Year, Doctor Who, and a couple other shows that I used to watch pretty dedicatedly. Have made me pretty familiar with a certain level of British talent.
Yeah.
8 out of 10 Cats does Countdown, is fun. 8 out of 10 Cats is okay. Pretty much kind of like Mock the Week. There's also Would I Lie to You and IQ. Pretty much the British are really big on the panel shows that we used to have in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Like we'd have Hollywood Squares and Whose Line Is It Anyway and all those other kinds of shows.
I miss Whose Line Is It?
Whose Line Is It Anyway is awesome. But yeah, they pretty much they have those shows in abundance. That's like what their primetime television is, nothing but comedian panel shows. And it's pretty goddamn amazing.
For your eyes, children, this is not a safe show to watch.
Yeah.
I love how they blurred it.
Wait, what?
If you butcher a palette,
Oh.
it blurs it.
Yeah. What are you talking? What kind of things are you watching on Twitch? Not supposed to be showing that on stream.
Honestly, when I was like first watching the game, and I saw that happen, I thought the YouTuber blurred it himself. But then I did it in game. I was like, oh, the game automatically does it.
Yeah, no. The first time I saw that, I was like, what? And then I saw other streamers doing it. I was like, oh, right, got you. Very well. Yes, I see.
I see the game is still glitching out with the people wanting to transport but can't.
Yeah. Want to's a strong word, but yeah.
They sit there, you see them saying transporting, but they're just sitting there.
Yes, they will A, just stand there, and B, they'll like rotate through dropping shit randomly,
Yeah, that's really annoying.
fumbling it. The hell are you doing? The hell
I know you're not
are
very
you saying?
educated, but get to work.
You just stand there in spot, and honestly, I think when they do that, I think it actually creates new items sometimes. Because one of them had a way bigger pile of logs than what they started with at the end of their dropping shit session. They had a pretty big pile of logs after dropping shit for like 5 minutes. And I was like, I don't think that's how physics. But the game was like, no, we physics. And I'm like, I don't think you physics. No.
I already found out there's a duplication glitch.
Is it making them drop shit that doesn't physics?
No, you go to the border of your base, build the thing you want to duplicate. Like, say you want a lot of iron, you build the thing that uses the most iron. And right as you're building, and right as you about to place it, step out of the zone while you place it, and then it's supposed to like not be able to place it, and it drops resources for you. It duplicates it.
Oh.
I'd have to find that for you.
Nah, I mean, I'm not going to try it, so I don't care about it that much. But
I don't use bugs in games, so I just like seeing them.
then how do you play Spider-Man? Or Beetleborgs? Or other title insert bug name?
I don't play those. It's so hot. Dude, it doesn't work on me.
What was that one they did a while back? There's one that's actually called, like, not Bug's Life, that's the movie, but there's one that's like Bug something. A Bug Story, that's it. Bug Story, and then there's Bug Snacks was the one that came out, like, fairly recently. I say fairly recent, that was like 2 years ago. Maybe even longer than that.
Ones I've never heard of.
You've never heard of Bug Snacks?
Not Bug Snacks, no. I've heard of Bug's Life and Bug's Story because they're shows.
Bug Story isn't. Bug Story is like an old 360 game.
Here's where it was a show. Yeah, but no, I haven't heard of the ones you're talking about.
Bug Snacks was real huge. Surprised you haven't heard of it.
Honestly, I only see a few games I'm actually interested in even look at. I just rely on my friends to say, hey, I'm interested in this game, take a look at it. I'm like, okay. Like, the Hellcord game I was telling you about, my friend was interested in, so he showed it to me. I shouldn't sell those, I need those.
You actually working that through the bottom floor into the top floor like that?
Yes.
That's impressive, Water Dragon. Is it actually that? It is! It's working. Okay. I'll let you physics the way you physics then.
Your physics mean nothing to me.
Clearly. Physics faster so we can get this jackass out of here and get him physicsing better too. I say that like he's not physicsing anything, he's just slow. Fire tier 1 versus fire tier 4 is a big difference.
I can't make the crossbow yet. I need the other thing. I do need cloth, so I need to go murder some lambs.
They also give you food.
I don't need food, I need a cloth. I should go catch a lamb, actually. Have it just rapidly make cloth for me.
That's one thing I've done. I've had a lamb in my base, like, ever since it started, just about.
Hi there, Mamoris. Your mama's a hoe.
Memories? Where?
Won't attack.
I'll do my best.
He has the Vanguard.
Hey, nice.
I need one that increases its work speed.
Hey. Disappointing. I'm really tempted just to get that guy out of there. He doesn't need to be there. I don't think I have anyone who's just dedicated to mining who only does mining. I don't know, those turtles only do mining, but I've heard those turtles are glitched.
I hear shiny.
Okay.
Oh, okay, it's a shiny land ball.
There you go.
It has brittle. Ugh. Smack him with a baseball bat.
Go, not Blastoise.
Oh, he died. Boing, boing.
Hey, Chickpea ate an omelet. Good job.
How dare they touch my omelets?
Let that sink in.
It's not sinking in.
The chicken ate an omelet.
They do that in real life.
Usually it's not an omelet, but...
Egg.
Yep.
Penguin!
No.
I capture penguin.
What's coming up here? Do something. With sword. Alright, now I remember.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Shits and giggles, let's do it. Run, run,
Who
run,
are you
run.
shitting and giggling? What'd you just do?
Nah, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna run for my life now.
Punch to level 38?
No, I threw a ball at its butt.
Only got 14 shotgun shells. Might as well use it. I like when you change weapons, your character T-poses into nothingness.
Yeah.
Well, not nothingness, it's T-pose. What? Freeze.
Why must you T-pose? I was aiming for him, but okay. Hey, Creamish, you wanna be nice and not shoot me with that? Wait, hey Creamish, come here. I captured. If I kill you, you give me leather. Or not leather. Wool. Creamish looks like he'd be fun to hug.
This looks like you couldn't find anything to hug.
But the puffball.
Yeah, it's literally it. It's just a puffball. It's a puffball with a head and a second puffball.
I accept this.
Yeah, no, puffballs are fun. Just, you're not going to find the crevice itself to hug it beneath the puff.
That's okay. It still knows I'm showing feelings.
Not on stream, it's not that sort of channel.
Not those type of feelings, sir. Killed the fox by accident. Oop.
What does the fox say?
That was completely out of nowhere.
You're the one who said it. I just followed up. Oh, God. Just for shits and giggles, we'll take this shotgun and go kill Suzaku again. And when we kill Suzaku with the rare shotgun, we'll see if it gives me the legendary shotgun. I hope so, just to make Roy mad.
Sakayo.
Like that.
You already got more legendary guns than I do.
I have two. I have the handgun and the thing.
Exactly.
And once I get the enhanced weapon assembly line Mark II, I got an uncommon rocket launcher too.
I honestly don't even remember what legendary weapon I have on my friend's server.
I think the crossbow.
Yeah, the
You
crossbow.
made.
Yeah.
I know you were telling me that you farmed the crap out of that and were trying to get the shotgun. You made it sound like you didn't even give a shit about the handgun or the assault rifle.
I just went shotgun. I like pumping.
Crossbow and shotgun. And the shotgun, like the like the assault rifle, even though it's lower power, still does a ton of damage because it's buckshot and it does like a bunch of shots at once.
What does brittle do again? Okay, that's fine.
Brittle, it's terrible, makes them break.
Yeah, I was trying to see what it digs. I couldn't remember.
I think it's a major negative to defense.
They really gotta fix the ranch too, because they'll sit there and like go outside of it and get stuck where they don't do what they're supposed to do.
I've had mine, like they made an update to the ranch where when you put them in there, they no longer need to eat, so they don't just like leave and go on food breaks.
I thought that was for the breeder.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant, the breeder, sorry. Not the ranch. The breeder, they had an update for the breeder where when you put them in there, they don't need to eat. But I still have glitches with mine. Like, I will go to bed and, you know, do the overnight sleep and have everyone get up in the morning. And one of the two in the breeding pen will still be asleep and not counting egg production. It's like I've had that happen as a big glitch since the update.
I mean, honestly, it makes sense. Breeders shouldn't have to eat due to the fact they're eating cake, which is one of the best foods in the game.
Right. Well, they don't eat that. It just one cake disappears when the egg hatches. Like they don't eat it throughout the process.
I've had where two cakes disappear whenever it takes to make the egg.
Then that's a glitch. It's one cake per egg.
I am being effed out of resources, I see.
Yep. But yeah, I've had it glitch to where they'll just be sleeping in the morning time, and the progress bar won't be going up because one of them's just asleep throughout the day. Or I've had them reassign themselves sometimes too. So I've had a ton of problems with the breeding farm. Little girl. Damn.
I wish when you used the cleaver on things, you got more meat out of it than when you killed him.
The irony of that statement.
Well, I mean, like, you kill the pals, but you barely get any meat off them. You get like 1, or sometimes 2. But when you use meat cleaver on your uncaptured pal, you're like literally sacrificing them. You should get like 5.
Well, because technically you're not killing them when you beat the crap out of them. They're just going unconscious with the swirly eyes. And then you roll their body into the river and let the ocean take them away. Cover
That's
up
murder.
all traces of your sin. No, only if they drown, and at that point you're not the one there to do it.
That's like saying when Batman left that guy on the train instead of saving him. That's not him murdering the guy.
Yeah, no, he didn't murder him. The guy was in an accident. That's...
He left him there.
Yeah.
He had the chance to save him.
And not saving is is very different from killing.
No. You had the choice to save someone. You let them die. That's still not saving them.
Yeah, no, it's not saving them, but it's not killing them. You're just not saving them.
That's murder.
No, that's just not saving them. There's a difference.
Murder.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's just not saving somebody.
That is very much murder.
No, it's not. I didn't actively stick that knife between his ribs, okay? I just set it in that position, and then when the 2 cars hit and the sharp object was thrust there, that was a part of the auto accident. That had nothing at all to do.
That is murder.
Just because I put them in the river and let them go doesn't mean the drowning is my fault. You know, they could have swum. They could have gone to shore. No.
No.
They decided to swallow the water. That's
They didn't swallow
Just-
the water. They breathed it in.
just because I didn't pull them out of the train when it was crashing into the other train. That's an accident. That's a collision. Didn't kill them, I just didn't pull them out.
Murder.
Listen, just because I saw the fire starting and didn't say anything.
Time to run. I
No,
did it again.
Don't stop doing it.
But I want to get that 0.0% chance to capture him.
You're a 0 point something 7 4 3.14159 chance.
Where was this going?
I don't know. One of the things I do a lot, somebody says, oh, X this or Y that, or you're X this. You're Y that. It's one of the things I say. It's like, I want that whatever percent chance. So we'd be like, well, you're that whatever percent chance. I just couldn't remember. I just didn't know exactly what the percent was. So
It's pi.
That's the one that I said, yeah. 3.14159.
Yeah.
That's pie.
Uh,
I wish
he's
I
not
had
a
some
coward.
pie right now. Pie sounds good.
Me and you both.
Honestly, I don't think we've had pie since like Christmas. Did I have pie? No, I didn't even have pie. I had pie on Thanksgiving. That's the last time I had pie. Was it after
We didn't
Thanksgiving?
have pie on Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no, I don't know. We had baked apples at Christmas, which is why I was thinking pie, because it was the cooked apples.
Honestly, baked apples are good.
Baked apples are fantastic.
And they're healthy.
They are. Well, no, they're not. Jesus Christ.
No. Imagination. They're healthy.
Yeah. So's my ass. Why don't you
No.
take a bite out of that?
I mean, I can, but I'm not going to eat it. That's
It's
cannibalism.
not that kind of website, Roy. Jesus Christ.
Cannibalism.
Yeah, it's not that kind of website either. No, there's actually the cake I got for my birthday cake. One of my favorite cakes that I've had in a long time. Which I only usually get like once or twice a year. One of the ones that my mom makes is a cake that's actually made with pumpkin pie filling. It's a pumpkin pie cake. It's so fucking good. Because it's made with the pie filling, it's actually got a very moist filling. It's like very moist inside. But the outside, the top of it, browns and crisps up so nice. You get that very good crust with the moist center. And it's a little bit sweet from the pie filling, but not overly sweet. And so you get that fresh, hot, out of the oven, slather it down with like 80 pounds of whipped cream on top. Oh my god, it's so fucking good.
Sir, you make me hungry and I just ate like an hour ago.
So fucking good. I'm making myself hungry, and I also ate like an hour ago. Actually, I ate like 2 hours ago. But, no, dude, it's so good. It's a favorite. For sure. Such a favorite.
I will say this. I have started watching The Walking Dead Daryl Dix edition. It's where he's in France, and he's the main character.
What the fuck's he doing in France? How did he get to France?
How do I explain this without spoiling anything?
You don't. That's the problem. It's The Walking Dead. Things don't work anymore. How does he boat to France?
I mean, I can say this because, like, the very first 5 minutes of, episode 1, it shows him on a rowboat that's flipped over and he's on the back of it, on top of it, and he's drifting to France. But something else happened before that.
I was going to say, there's got to be a much bigger explanation than that, because that's just, I mean, you can't, no, you can't rowboat to France. You can't rowboat across the Atlantic like that. That's just, no. And, I mean, even if the rowboat is just an accident and you had a shipwreck and now I don't know how you're, even for like a couple days, like you can't even effectively rowboat across the English Channel to France, let alone the entire Atlantic Ocean. And, I mean, that's still, you would have to get to England for that. And, I mean, they can't boat in that world. They don't have enough supplies and enough things to boat in an efficient manner of efficiency. It could be
Apparently
either
they do.
a manner or efficient. What? Free Pal Alliance eco-terrorists are attacking my base. Which God damn it, which base are they attacking? I just came, I literally just teleported away. They weren't there 37 seconds ago. And no, they don't. They can't even drive a car. How the fuck are they gonna cross the ocean in a timely fashion?
They can't drive a car.
Well, I mean, they can't produce gas anymore. Whatever gas is still there, they can do, but they can't produce any new gas. They're limited, so they can only... So just making a car trip is a decision and a sacrifice. Anything above and beyond that, like, say, a boat or a plane, has to be a calculated measure of the utmost certainty. Even nowadays, because the hazards of the everything, like, it's a huge risk to still do transatlantic, trans-Pacific shipping in that fashion.
Well, supposedly there's supposed to be big ships still working. Supposedly. And he was supposed to have been on that ship before getting on that rowboat. Do I know why he was on that ship? No. That's not been explained yet.
Bitches! There's
Hey, I'm
three burly mercs and a syndicate thug.
I'm personally not a fan of it due to the fact, like, it's not Daryl because, like, as far as I know, Daryl was the type of guy who used a crossbow, snuck around. He was like a hunter.
Yeah, 100%. That's kind of his whole thing. Is he's got that meth dealing biker guy, hunter, country hillbilly.
Yeah, but now they're running around flintlocks and muskets.
Why? Even in the context of, this is France, we're going to give them flintlocks because that's going to be funny. But still, no. No. Just, no. That's not how, no.
Oh, that's what they got now.
But no.
Oh, one guy had a Luger.
That makes a fraction more sense. But still, no. I mean, no, the Luger actually makes sense. But, like, they would literally have to break their bullets apart to get gunpowder and make musket shit. At that point, just use the fucking bullets.
But what if they know how to make it, though?
Well, then they're still going to need a dedicated group of miners to mine the ingredients. And then people to mix it right under the right circumstances. It was made by alchemists, and it still had, you know, a lot of equipment because alchemists were usually well-funded amateur scientists funded by whatever government or royalty was funding them. But yeah, they had a lab with Bunsen burners and with beakers and test equipment, and they used things that were actually mined. From what I understand, there's no mining industry anymore. Nobody's out there trying to farm iron. Nobody's out there trying to gather iron to make this shit. I know what goes into gunpowder to make homemade gunpowder. There's a few things you can use.
I know how to make explosives.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I learned that to do in D&D.
Yeah.
So there's probably like an FBI guy out there still wondering why I have a recipe for explosives.
No, I mean, it's completely valid. There's several reasons why you would have that information on hand, and it's, I mean, completely valid in every single circumstance. There's no reason to not understand basic chemistry and how things combine. You know.
Yeah.
Very easy to get that exothermic reaction with just tons and tons of compounds and this and that. So I still remember from the science videos when I was in science class. Now we combine these chemicals together. Now watch me use a single drop to shatter this plate. Well, that's good to know.
Watch me make mustard gas.
Pretty much, yeah. By the way, don't do this at home.
I bet you someone watched that video and ended up doing it.
I mean, I haven't done it, but I still remember it. That's in the memory banks for later, should I ever need it. You know.
Allegedly.
Son, we're picking you up for the demolitions crew. But we got nothing on us but vinegar and baking soda. Do you know how we get around this? Yes, I do. Thank you for asking.
MacGyver.
MacGruber.
Wah.
Suzaku. I'm here for you. Seriously, get down here. I'm here to get you. Grab this ore too. Or do you have another idea? Huh.
9.
Well, too bad. It doesn't matter anyway. We got the ore. Now we're getting the bird. Ha! Hoo-ha!
I cannot wait for eating this Sunday, though.
Got you. What's D&D this? You said Sunday?
Yeah, this Sunday will be Corbin's session where I'm a player. My session didn't happen last week because too many player missing.
Haha. Hoo-ha. Oh, you ducked just in time for that.
Let's
Dude,
see if I can go murder a penguin.
The rare pump shotgun is a 10-round clip.
I have the purple variant, which has I think 12 or 11.
Oh, you got the epic one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not my stream one though, on my friend's server.
Right, right. Well, I was hoping just because A, streamer luck, and B, make Roy mad, but absolutely no schematic when I just killed him.
Why does everyone make Roy mad for?
I don't want to, it's just funny if I do.
Let me move! Ah!
My guy's stuck in a reloading animation glitch, and so he's just like thumbing no cartridges into the shotgun as we run along. This looks like he's playing with a shotgun. Having fun. Stopped to eat an omelet and back to playing with the shotgun. Just looks like he's fingering the feed chamber.
He's like, I gotta make it look threatening. Hold on. Let me unload.
Actually, he's going through the animation, so there's a shell every time he does it.
They're just empty shells.
And even aiming down sights, he's still doing it. This is a fantastic glitch. Ugh.
Okay, I am not ready for that boss.
Right. I wish you could see this. This needs to be clipped. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Aim down. No, I can't aim. I've zoomed in. I've zoomed in with my reticle there, like I maybe, but I'm still loading. The shotgun is still sideways, and I'm still putting an endless amount of these 8 cartridges over and over. 8 shells into the... I kind of, like, don't want to shoot anything to take away from the animation. I kind of just want to keep doing this the entire run to...
I'm pretty sure once you throw a ball out for a mon to come out, it's going to stop the animation.
Well, there's already a mon on my side from the fight. I haven't put anything back. The only thing I tried to do to stop the animation is I zoomed in to see if... And since it hasn't stopped, I'm having fun with you. Watch me focus on you while I add more shells.
How many shells is that man going to load? 100?
Technically only 8 and they're all already loaded, but I'm going to keep pretending to shove more in.
Pretending we can see the shell in your hand, though.
It's not real. It's a hollow casing that I've already fired, and now I'm just... I don't know, making excuses. Yeah, no, he's just thumbing infinite shells into this shotgun as we go.
They made this cave much darker.
Where am I? I still have quite a ways to go before 47. Unfortunately.
So far from able to afford that. Sad.
Dang it, I traded out Mon and canceled the animation. Of course, I waited until I'm up here to the teleporter to do that, so that's fine.
What? I should have kept one of those dire howls so I had a mount.
Listen, it's not that kind of stream.
Not that type of mount.
I mean, you're still early game. There should be plenty of options for mounts for you. Between the dire hound and the elks and the one birds.
I just like the dire howl because when you get over encumbered, he has a charge ability, so it's much faster than slow walking.
Yep, him and the boar both. The boar will do the same thing for you.
Oh, will it?
Yeah, it's also got a charge attack.
I'm gonna have to catch one then.
That was my second shiny after the fire-breathing chicken.
Being poor pals. They don't deserve it, but I enjoy it.
What? What are you talking
What?
about? What?
I don't know. At least 80% of the shit I say can be ignored.
I shot that guy in the face. Yeah. Mammary Christ. Make sure I say Christ right, otherwise it just flung itself into space. Thankfully, it didn't go fully to space, it just went over these set of trees.
As you said, oh yeah, my mind immediately popped up to Captain Sparkles. If you know what I'm talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about. I was just trying to avoid saying mammary cyst.
What?
What? It was the mammary Christ. I'm saying I want to make sure I said it right. That's all.
No boars, no elks, and no dire house spawns. Oh, there's an elk finally. After I said it.
Alright, I've used up all my shotgun shells, so...
Whew. That shouldn't have worked, but it did. Ow. Oh, see, they fixed that bug. Oh, in PC, when you were holding the ball before this last patch, it used to just say whatever language they're based in.
Yep, Japanese.
Yeah.
Mine would randomly go between English and Japanese. But that's why you don't hold your balls on stream. That's...
Wrong ball.
Sometimes
Sir,
my balls make me shout in Japanese too.
Sir, I don't know who's worse, you or my father. God, all I have is the memory now about what happened between me and my dad on RuneScape. On RuneScape, we were doing the dungeoneering skill, and I needed food, and the food in the dungeoneering was crabs. I said, "Dad, give me some crabs." And he made a joke about it.
That's not how you want to open a sentence.
That's what Roy does.
Which is why we have these conversations and why we make the ground rules that we have in most of our chats. No, Timmy, I said don't encourage the Roy. Jesus Christ.
We encouraged the Roy.
Someone encouraged the Roy, and that's why we got these problems.
It's okay. I'm gonna have to find more memes to post.
Or memes.
Yes.
Yep. He needs them. He's got to learn his lesson one way or another.
It's okay. I haven't posted the bad ones yet.
You say that, but you and I have a different definition of bad. Most of the ones you posted right now are fairly okay. I mean, just the very first one, your introductory meme that you give to everybody,
Give me your nipple.
I think is bad enough. That's just, that one, that's bad. That one qualifies as, yes, bad. Penguin's dead.
I cannot tell you how long I've had that, just because it was a running joke in RuneScape.
They don't even have nipples in that game.
Actually, they do now.
That's awkward. And they're in your inventory? Is that what you're telling me?
No, not item nip. Actually, I need to check the GE now. Oh man, I got a problem. This chest is in the ground.
Oh god.
Look, man, I got problems, and Sandy is not one of them.
I know. I am well aware.
Yeah.
I am well aware. Jesus
I just had a weird thought in my head. Does beholders have nips?
No. They've got a chin. I mean, nipples are reserved for mammals who have offspring and need to feed those offspring. Beholders don't do that.
Beholders don't have offsprings in the first place.
Technically, they do.
9, I refuse.
They dream about them and then they come to exist. Just like everything else a beholder does.
That's not their offspring though. They like thought about it and it happened.
Yeah, no, that's their offspring. They can either create another beholder or they can create gazers, depending on how terrible their nightmares are.
Yeah, that actually we had an NPC in my campaign as a running joke because of that knowledge. We called him Mr. Peepers.
God. Yeah.
And he did not like when people came to his library.
Jeez, I wonder why. Especially if they acted like you.
What?
I know a thing about limitations, no places, and safety zones because Roy's my friend.
Hey, Wish.
If you don't have boundaries, you're doing friendship wrong. Welcome back, Wish. I'm sorry this is where you joined the conversation.
Maybe I should like add Wish to my friends on Discord and send him that meme.
I'm pretty sure if you did that, he would have an armed guard outside his door at all times.
It's just how I like to say hello. Palladium. It's always Palladium.
Not always.
For me, it is. I need a better miner.
Roy, you shouldn't be playing with minors.
Not that miner.
It's not that kind of a stream.
Fucking English and making bad words be bad.
It's the American language. Somehow we've managed to turn every word bad.
Well, doesn't the Japanese have a curse word that's also not a curse word?
I mean, every place has curse words that aren't curse words. It's the meaning they have for them. Just with English, particularly American English, that's every word. We've managed to make... You can laugh and make anything a double entendre. You know? I mean...
America, we get upset just by you saying hi to us.
Yeah. Hi. What's that mean? Nothing. Hi. You saying I'm high right here? You saying I'm smoking pot? Are you accusing me of... No. I was just saying hello. Oh, it's hello now, is it? With your fancy Harvard education. What? Making words bigger than they need to be. You saying I'm not smart enough to understand? No.
It's so fucking true. That's the worst part.
That's what she said. Anything can be made a double entendre. That's what she said.
Well, do you remember the story about the guy that left my Discord in D&D because I called him Bud?
I remember you telling me about it. I don't remember why. It was something stupid.
It's just, he didn't show up for session. I just said, hey, Bud, can you let me know when you're not going to show up to session? And he just threw a hissy fit because I called him Bud.
Yeah. I call almost everybody Bud. Hey, Bud. What's going on? Hey, Bud. What's up?
It was just one of the most weirdest things. Like, I mean, Buddy, Bud is just short for Buddy. Like, what the hell?
I'm not your buddy, guy. He's not your guy, pal. I'm not your pal, friend. He's not your friend, guy. Not your guy, buddy. Ah, you Canadians. You see the most recent post I made on Facebook in the Discord meme section, Roy?
Let me go look.
For random encounters, not for me. I don't post a goddamn thing on my Facebook.
Meme dump. Let's see. You have 11 letters. You pronounce 4 of them?
Yeah, that's about right.
I will laugh if I won.
To what?
Wish in my chat, don't laugh. It just reminds me of those YouTube shorts of the guy who's like, France, can you explain this to me? Why does this and this sound exactly the same?
Oh, yeah, the guy who has the talking countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, 499.4 pounds out of 500. Let's go.
Congratulations, you did it.
I need to build another chest. 3. Don't you dare say it.
I was about to. Like, that's why I'm going to the gym. Guess it depends on if you want them bigger or smaller. Personally, I'm going for smaller, but
Let's go more robust.
let's say if they're not mine, then yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, every size is a fun size, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with whatever I can get my hands on.
Why else did I need? Oh yeah, I remember what I need Palladium for. Man, my memory's not so good.
I was just gonna say, for your sanity. We know that's already out the window.
Dude, that left years ago.
I mean, we're chatting in the same thing right now, so yeah. No, if it existed, you'd refuse to ever talk to me like Wish does.
My dude, anybody asks me if they want to talk, I'm instantly on board.
Which is one of the problems we have. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Right now, my main group who I talk to are all playing Hell Driver.
Okay.
So I'm like not talking to them at all.
I wouldn't talk to him either. Jerks.
It's not by choice. It's just they have other groups they play a game with.
Yeah, I know. Dude. That's the one that's PlayStation and PC.
Yeah,
Like
it
that
came out
new
for
one that
PC.
just came out, yeah. I'm trying to... You fight like aliens and robots and shit in there. I'm trying to. I don't know. So I read a review on it. I don't know if I've actually seen a trailer for it. Like I didn't even hear about it until the other day.
I saw gameplay for it. It looks pretty good.
The first thing that comes to mind is that Left 4 Dead knockoff they had like 7 or 8 years ago. I know the Achievement Hunters played it a little bit. If I remember correctly, the game, I don't know if it got sued into the ground or if they just gave up, took the money they made and ran. But like,
there's a lot of games that are Left 4 Dead-esque.
Yeah, no, this one, like, it's kind of a mix between Left 4 Dead and Zombies. Like, you open up new areas and stuff as you go. And you've got to progress to a certain point, so it's kind of like a weird mix of the two. But you're fighting aliens throughout the neighborhood.
The hell?
I don't know. I didn't even know at the time. Achievement Hunter did a couple of videos on it back in the day. I might have to see if I can find it. But just the description of it, like, you're fighting robots and aliens in a 4-person fire team. Okay, that sounds both familiar and like it has the potential to be that vaporware kind of bullshit. Surprise, we got your money, now we don't care bullshit. Like every knockoff rip-off game I've ever seen is like, we did that, but with robots. Oh, God.
When you talk Left 4 Dead-ish, like, the only thing that comes to my mind is, that one zombie game that came out not long ago.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Probably, I think I know which one you're talking about. It's actually made by the people from Left 4 Dead.
Oh, was it?
If that's the one I'm thinking about, yeah. Like, the...
I don't remember the title of it. It's not War something. Oh, Back for Blood or something like that?
I don't know. I don't even know if I know what I'm talking about right now. I've
When
given
do
up
we
listening
ever?
to me. I mean, usually I try to know what I'm talking about, but it's been a rough week and it's Friday and I don't care what I'm talking about.
Hey, Jeffrey, I would appreciate if you get out of the rock.
No.
I guess, Jeffrey, you stay in the rock.
Yeah, I still can't name my pals or myself. Of course, I haven't tried to start a new game in a while. Maybe I can actually rename myself, but I can't rename other people. I can't name my pets.
Well, I wasn't even talking about my pet. I was just talking about a random enemy. I shot him and he went into the rock.
I know you have the ability to rename your pets because you're on PC, so I thought maybe you had a Jeffrey going on.
I don't even know how to spell Jeffrey.
There's a couple different ways. Some of them make sense, some of them don't. Depends on whether you use a G or a J.
Well, there's that name, I think it's like Sean or something like that, but
Yep.
the way I see it, it's spelled Scene.
Yeah, that's Sean. That's one of, again, multiple ways to spell that name. That's why Sean Bean is always getting murdered in everything he does as an actor. It's the universe just trying to correct it. You should either be...
Get out of here!
He should either be Sean Bean or Sean Bond, one of the two.
Why did my phone just vibrate like 6 times?
Because it was agreeing with me. Or is it turned on to your, I have only one hand, I need you to do the work for me mode?
No, it just says like you received a gift.
Never mind. We'll skip
From
that
Lucas.
comment.
Speaking of the game, he must be in stream. Lucas, are you in stream?
I mean, he can't gift you anything in stream.
Oh no, he gifted me on Steam, and I was wondering if he was here listening to me saying all my friends are all playing Hell Driver.
Oh, he probably just wants you to
Hell
play
Diver.
it. It's probably just coincidence.
It's one hell of a coincidence.
I know, it is, but that's how things work with you, Roy.
Can you stop beating me with a baseball bat? I just want to survive.
I'm not even there yet.
Sir, you are not kidnapping me.
We haven't started our road trip yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
I refuse to be kidnapped.
You can say that all you want to.
Get the message. Okay, Lucas. People see that on the street.
Oh, they can? Let me open the stream back up.
No, he just sent me the message. Small wiener. Check Steve.
Oh, Wish came up with a third way. That must be the French way to spell Jeffrey. No, I know. I'm having fun. Dude, I'm gonna have like all the cakes in the world whenever those finish on their own because I'm not touching them. Also, how did you get set on picking those? Cool. Those ones.
I need to move Steam over a little bit so I can see chat.
Yeah, nobody can actually see that you wrote that.
Oh, it didn't pop up over on the overlay?
No.
Okay.
At least not that I saw anyway. I went to check, it wasn't there.
That's a surprise.
I know, it's
Okay.
unfortunate.
The reason my phone vibrated 6 times was it gave me my friend gave me a gift, then it told me a game was on sale, and then my phone was like, hey, I need to run a diagnosis on my phone. I'm like, the fuck phone?
The fuck phone, that's probably why it needs to diagnose itself.
I've run that thing like 3 times just this week alone, and it says everything is good.
Up with the fuck phone then. I mean, you risk it every time.
I don't fuck the phone, I read on the phone.
I mean, depending on which Republican you talk to, that's just as bad.
I don't talk to any of them.
That's a joke on education versus systemic control. Don't you know textbooks are of the devil? No. You know who else said that? The Roman Catholic Church, when they didn't want the people to actually read the Bible, just listen to what they said. Don't worry, you don't have to, like...
I'm trying to comprehend what you're saying, but...
Basically, I'm saying that people don't want you to educate yourself. People don't want you to take the time to read. And nowadays, when everybody's offended by everything, then there's even more of a reason for them to cry about it.
People these days, this is why I prefer to be alone whenever...
See, I've seen it like that, Wish. That version of Jeffrey is actually an alternate American spelling of the name Jeffrey.
What about Steven? That Steven also has a separate way to spell it, which doesn't even look like he spells Steven.
You mean Stefan?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've named it Steven with a V or with a PH. Yes, I got two. That's
I'm so
actually
glad.
a joke in the movie. You get goldfish.
I'm so glad I have only one way to spell my name as far as I know.
I mean, you can make anything happen. You just got to put it on your birth certificate and then claim it. I mean, look at Prince. So, no, I'm legally changing my name. It's RXY. It's Roy.
I was gonna make jokes that I'll just change the R to a W.
Roy.
I mean, that's what people say. I
Listen up,
I say it.
Nah, for a long time I joked that I would change my name to JXHN and just remove all the vowels, but still leave it pronounced the same.
Did you know in America there are laws against names you can have? And Adolf Hitler is one of them.
I did not know that. Of course, it'd be kind of interesting if you went with every single one of those names. It's one thing to be Adolf. It's another to be Adolf Hitler.
You cannot name your child Roman numbers. So you can't name them 3 by using, you know, line.
I mean, that's already a thing. What's it called? Like junior, senior, 3rd, 4th, 5th, whatever.
No, I'm talking about just the first name. You can't name them like
right.
Oh boy, you like I said, you cannot name your child Adolf Hitler, but you can name him after any other mass murderer.
Whole pot, got it. Chairman Mao.
I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about it.
I've never heard that, and in all honesty, I don't think that that's real.
Well, the guy said he went and Googled it, and that's what popped up. I'm gonna have to look way more into that.
I mean, maybe the hospital would refuse to put that on a birth certificate, but I don't think there's anything legally restricting that. Because for that to be made a law would require shit to happen, and I don't think that's ever has or will happen in that instance.
Well, I can see them banning Adolf Hitler.
I can't see them banning names because, again, that would require paperwork and ratification, like all kinds of shit.
Stop shooting me, please. I don't appreciate it.
You're shooting them. They're returning the favor. That's why you got a dodge button. Do it better.
Things travel too fast.
You just travel too slow.
Yes. Well, it does also help that whenever arrows hit a monster, it covers them in light.
These are also words you're saying. What the fuck noise was that?
Roy thing.
The penguin just passed out. It was literally mid water spraying. It just passed out.
Ooh, level 2 crossbow schematic.
Ooh.
I'm still not that far in the game.
Level 2 actually means level 3.
In technicality, yeah.
Because they don't have common in the list of blueprints.
I'm an antler.
What?
I didn't say nothing.
As opposed to an uncler? However you choose to identify, that's on you.
You can identify as anything you want.
Apparently.
I
Hey,
need a new
Aaron.
gatherer.
I need to go refill my water. I will be right back. Keep them entertained, Roy.
I don't know what they're saying.
Oh God, Roy, not like that. It's not that kind of website.
So I'm Roy. I'm the idiot who joins the stream once in a while. I do dumb shit that people don't approve of. I'm not good when it comes to having to tell people words. Why does he put me in this spot? I blame Wish.
Alright, I'm back.
I blame Wish.
Probably. No, I was halfway out of the room when I shouted that, so I have no idea if you said anything back to it.
I was like, why do I get put in this position?
You shouldn't be in any positions, Roy. It's not that kind of channel.
That's your fault.
Oh, God. Sometimes I wonder why I do it.
Because it's easy to pick on me. That's what other people say.
I know, I was just gonna say, then I realized I'm cruel and sadistic and have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Still waiting for Wish to show up. You know. One day we'll get him streaming.
Nah, never gonna happen.
No, probably not. I mean, we got Timmy. We broke Timmy. I mean, literally broke Timmy. It's never been the same.
Yeah, he does Minecraft.
Yeah, so it wasn't easy to break him. He already had no soul.
He's still Minecraft. Yeah. I was thinking about streaming Minecraft again, but I was like, I don't find Minecraft enjoyable no more.
It's just there's not enough there to hold my attention.
Like, I used to do prison servers, which, you know, I don't know if you know how that game works.
Roy, it's not that kind of stream, okay? It's just...
Not that sort of prison simulator. Why do you do this to me?
You should make it so easy. I don't know.
This is why I don't talk to people. I need more metal.
Punk rock tried to destroy the metal, but the metal will live on. Yeah.
I don't deserve this abuse.
That's debatable.
What do you mean? I barely talk to you. Why do I deserve the abuse?
I'm not sure what it means either, but I'm going with it.
Wish you agree with me, right? I don't deserve this abuse, right?
Wish doesn't care. So whatever takes the heat off of me. Whatever makes him forget I'm here.
Wish is like, yeah. Well, he has like when we say like, yeah, as long as I don't get stabbed.
Yeah, that too.
There's nothing wrong with being stabbed. No, it hurts a little.
Nothing right with it either.
I just thought if I log onto my friend's server right now, and I go to check my iron base probably is at like 10,000 ore.
I mean, it would depend on.
I haven't been on the server
for. Up there letting it run.
No, no one has to be near it for the run. No one's ever near my base and it's always running.
No, I mean, I don't know if he's been logged in. Someone needs to be logged into the server at all times.
No, that's a dedicated server.
Well, I mean... No, never mind.
Because I've had it running when I know no one was on it.
Yeah, no, it's... Yeah, I was...
Words, Val, words.
Yeah, no, I know. I don't words well, like I said, it's been a long week.
I've slept most this week. I need my grapple gun.
No, you're fine.
It makes it easier to get around locations, though.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. It's your imagination.
I'm gonna have to smack Wish with a walnut.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds like fun. He just typed my chat, what? Yeah, Wish, I gotta smack you with a walnut.
I mean, they have to make specialty crackers for those things for a reason. They're a little tough.
You know what? Since I'm being threatened to be kidnapped by you guys, I'm just gonna buy walnuts and keep them with me at all times. So
yeah, because that'll deter us.
No, but it'll annoy the shit out of you.
No. No, it won't.
I gotta keep your running gag going, Wish, that's why. So I gotta throw walnuts at people.
He is the weird guy with walnuts. That has been his thing since we first started the tavern. He'd sit at the counter and throw walnuts at people in chat.
It was just a thing. I don't know why.
I also don't know why we kept bowls of walnuts on the counter in chat.
Nah, I brought them along.
Either way.
There's always walnuts in my pocket.
You can't bring outside food into a tavern, right? Everybody knows that.
And?
I mean, the rule of any establishment, health code violations, all that sort of thing.
You're serving hot dogs and beer.
No, we weren't. That's... we legitimately were not. Are you referring to the freak? No, that was a hot dog in a cup full of ketchup. That was never the twain did cross.
Well, I can't stop imagining now a hot dog that had the middle skewered out of it inside of a cup of beer for people to drink out.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. I saw someone do that with wine. It was on an episode of The Grumps. They did that. They just happened to have a wine glass there because they were doing, I forget, they were doing like those weird Amazon products. And,
Is Game Grumps still going?
yeah. They've got two channels. They have Game Grumps where they do the games, and they have The Grumps where they do non-gaming stupid shit. IRL fuckery. And you can take that definition in either direction because they're both true. Yeah.
Okay, the Elks charge does not help with movement.
It really doesn't have a charge. Yeah, it's got the... Oh, God. Yeah, no, I watched that on the delay. That's... Yeah. Makes me wonder about the boar.
And the wolf. That's a glitch.
You son of a glitch, you did it. What's a glitch?
When I was walking by the church on the floor, I looked down at it, the brick kept glitching between showing dirt and it itself.
Ah, yeah, no, that's a very common glitch. I mean, not the bricks themselves, but just in general, the graphic flicker. Yeah.
Well, luckily PC doesn't have that flicker you got.
Not to the level I have now. I mean, I think it did in the past. I think it previously did.
I never had it. Hey, Wish, go add me on Discord, man. I got a thing to show you. That sounded wrong. Not in that type of manner, Wish.
I was just gonna say, Roy, it's not that kind of stream. It's...
I got a meme to show you. Look, I'm not good with my words.
I'm surprised you didn't put your base at the ore factory.
I like this spot.
Which spot is that? Is that like right down from that first
It's right by the
step, or-
tower.
Okay, it's right by the tower. Yeah,
I'll keep mapping a little bit so you can see it.
I mean, just look up at the tower. It's like...
Oh, yeah, the towers were there.
Oh, you're right across from it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice wide open area, so...
That's what she said.
Look, if she's that wide open, she's, yeah.
Nice wide open area. Wish says it's a suspicious request.
Yeah, I know it's a suspicious request, but, I'm a suspicious person.
He just wants to steal all of your contact information and send you terrible, terrible advances.
I've sent it to him.
If he's smart,
can't.
he'll just turn the computer off.
He's like, I'm done for the internet today. Most likely.
No, not contacts info, contact info. Address, phone number, personal information, political affiliations.
Your emails.
Your emails, your she-mails, your females.
Your future generation. Hey, Goomish, you wanna not get stuck back here? I need you to be like over here working. Except for you guys can't
Why
work.
do you even have one of those? Aside from the fact that it's a giant pudding, like literally, I see you got the shot.
I love him.
You got the giant blah, blah, blah.
But he's also a planter, so it's just you're not a very good planter.
In your contact book? No, not necessarily. I mean,
I
it
don't have
wouldn't
a phone,
surprise
I
me in
can't call
America
anybody.
if they did actually do that. I'm surprised. I'd be surprised if they don't implement that here soon.
Oh, I don't even know this, but have you heard any recent activities about the scam sites that say call Windows Defenders?
Mm-hmm. That's
My
been
dad
around
opened
for
a
a
site-
long time.
Well, it's gone so bad now. My dad opened one because he's trying to find recipes for cooking,
Mm-hmm.
and he opened one up, and it full screens the page where you can't Alt Tab, you can't
Yep.
Alt F4.
Those are
So
called
he
hijack ransomware.
Yeah, except there's a way around it. You just gotta be quick enough. If you hold Escape, it keeps minusing the full screen. If you hit close web page fast enough, doing that, you can get rid of all that.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot tell you how many scammers call here daily. It is annoying.
I believe it.
My dad loves to fuck with them.
Nothing wrong with that. They deserve it.
Yeah. I love Woolly Pop. I just wish it wasn't pink.
Oh, it's okay. The fuck are you angry for no fucking reason? Stupid turtle.
I just checked the messages. I didn't hear no beep. Wish just said block.
He's getting smarter.
I sent them the welcome meme. Everyone loves the welcome meme, Wish.
Okay, we got all that done. We got a couple balls, not many.
I mean, you're supposed to have 2.
So long to make Palmetto. I know, I'm trying to make more.
How do you make Palmetto in the first place? Oh, 1 second. Okay, thank you. Okay, good. How do you make Palmetto?
You need that 3rd stage refiner. And then it's ore and palladium.
Oh, just ore and palladium? That's it?
Yep. Alright. I've only got a little bit of time left. We got to get this going. We're stopping in like 15 minutes. That's why we got to get on this. It took me way too long to... I only made 16... I only made 16 of the balls in that time. It took that long to get the materials to make enough palladium to only make 16 balls. But we're headed out to try the legendary right now.
Oh, that is just so entertaining. Being on a bigger mount and running over the smaller creatures.
Oh, yeah. No, that's funny. It is. First time I saw it happen, I was like, I know, I only got 15 minutes to try and get these balls and deliver these balls straight to the face of this frozen unicorn and the jet dragon.
Oh. What?
And then fight the tower bosses.
I'll be ending my stream soon too, so I can get that the game downloaded for my friend. Plus, I've been streaming for 4 hours and 30 minutes now.
It's almost a stream, yeah.
Not as long as my old ones, but eh.
I mean, it's a start. You gotta begin somewhere. I was wondering if the ground was gonna show up.
3 misses.
You did what to your missus?
I'm not even gonna correct that.
3 damage, 3 damage. Oh, that was 5 damage. Nice.
It is medicine. upgrade my base again. Cooler box. I can't. I don't have enough metal. I can. 33 there.
Yeah, you get the okay box, but then you get the cooler box.
I do have to say that Chillet has the best cooling animation.
It just curls up like a cute little fluff.
Yeah.
Stop trying to attack me. I mean, actually, you keep trying to attack me, that's fine. While you're distracted with me, then letting the Pokemon get free reign on your ass.
One main thing about having Daydream on your team, when you're trying to build something, it's in the way.
Yes. That's the big fucking reason I got rid of it.
Now I'm gonna get rid of myself.
You say you're in a group with yourself?
Get rid of it myself.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm eating pretzels.
It's like, what are you talking about, Roy?
I like pretzels.
First off, I'm here with you at the moment. Second off, I think it's not that kind of stream.
It's okay, when crossplay comes, I'm gonna bully you.
If by bully you mean the same sort of shit we always do.
Yeah.
I don't think you can really call that bullying, but...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get on GTA Online because I re-downloaded it, and I'm gonna have to send you a picture of my recent car.
We got Frostallion down to half health, and I only just had to change out Pokemon, but at the same time, the one I had to change to was because I was kicked even more. Because that's an Ice Pegasus, and Ice type is super strong Dragon.
Okay,
Baby Dream.
Dire Howl's dash still works for heavy encumbered.
Yeah, I know Dire House does. I thought, what's his faces did too, the boar. I forgot the elk even had one.
His is a pretty good dash without overcapacity. I just did a fucky wucky and I hate myself. I actually sold my blue crossbow print.
Oh, did you make it already?
No.
Ooh.
Oh, I had the boar actually. I can make his and test it as well. I just shot my workbench.
Yeah, well, don't do that. I just shot this Pegasus in the head. A bunch. Move a little faster there, Bumblebee. There we go, that's better.
No, Reckless Charge doesn't work either. It does like a very short dash.
The one thing I do like about War 6 Physical Charge is that it can actually knock them over and stun them, but it's literally like the shortest stun I've ever seen.
Hey Goomus, why are you sleeping down here when your bed's upstairs?
Because of Magical Pudding Beast, that's why.
I am
Also,
fine with
Magical
Goomus.
Pudding Beast, it's the size of a large vehicle.
That's fine. I mean, it's not like Fallout's crab. That's frightening.
I mean, it's the same size as the frightening crab, but I don't consider it frightening. I didn't know anything else in that game.
Are we talking about the same crab?
I don't consider anything in that game particularly frightening. I mean, the only thing I can think of is the mother crab thing, whatever the fuck its name is. Forget what it's
Myler Queen?
Myler Queen, that's it. Myler.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about, I don't know if it's any other game, but Fallout 76 has this one that hides in a van.
Oh.
The van is its shell.
Yeah, no, 76 is its own terrible.
It's not that bad. It was bad at the very beginning, but it's cheap.
Yeah, now it's just mildly not fun.
It's fun if you have a friend. Because back when I played it with Cass before he dipped, it was pretty entertaining. I need a gatherer, but I don't know who's a good gatherer.
Define gathering. You mean the plant picking?
Yeah.
The cats will do it, the monkeys will do it. Just about anything with hands will do it. I see you there trying to come around on me.
You better go see the police then. Let's see. It should have been low enough, so he should have a new stock, I believe.
New stock of Pokemon.
Yeah, the black.
Because the items don't restock. How's that
It
for a
refreshes.
shot? Items don't.
It
Pokemon do,
changes.
the items don't.
Why you bully me?
I'm not, I'm just saying.
Because you bully me, I must bully Wish.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Wish. That's why I was hoping to start these earlier, but it took me so long to get started in the game in general. It's so much longer to get stuff farmed.
Well, I have a gatherer now.
What about a hunter?
It isn't a hunter.
Joke, hunter gatherer.
9.
You have 9 of them?
9. I wish I knew how to speak German. Damn it.
I mean, Necro can help you with that.
I would
Wish
just
could
use
probably help you with that.
I would just use to curse my friends out. That's the only reason.
No, I knew this was going to be a hard fight, Wish. Like I said, I tried to fight him once before, a few levels ago. Back before I was powered up, and back before I had this equipment. Like, Pokemon were like level 43, I think. Now they're 40. See, there's that stun. What the hell, you flying? It gained armor. It changed colors.
Oh, it uses Ultra.
It's Ultra Instinct, yeah.
Alright, Lunaris, get to work. We have berries to harvest. Once again, you can't tell me there's not going to be sooner or later R34 of Lunaris.
I mean, if it's not out already, then I'm terribly, terribly surprised.
I mean, literally, look at its body. Question why I'm not on fire. I stepped on the fire.
5% catch rate. Oh, it shook once.
So stop being shook.
I'm hoping.
The next level up, I get the fire crossbow. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but viewing cage, it is not on dedicated servers or on servers at all.
What do you mean?
The viewing cage where you pop it down and you put any POW inside of it,
Right.
it's not on multiplayer.
Really? I haven't invested in it, so I don't know. I mean, the item is there for me to invest in.
Well, on servers like my friends, it's not there in the skill list.
I mean, mine was on the skill list, but I haven't purchased it. Fuck yeah! We got Legendary Ice Emperor with Positive Thinker for some fucking reason.
Okay.
We got it! That's
Now
the
throw it away.
first Legendary now. Yeah, just in time.
Now throw it away.
Well, no, it's in the computer now.
No, throw it away.
I mean, it is only a Positive Thinker, so yeah.
Breed it, make it a knocked version.
You really didn't do it.
But yeah, Wish, like, if he bullies me, I have to bully you, and then you have to find
Did I
someone
level
else to
up for
bully.
that? I did not. You know, what did I thought? I thought I leveled up. I did not. We're still at 347,000 points away from leveling. It's fine.
XP to get to like 50 is like terrible.
Yeah.
Well, you see, there's a special type of bully where you're not being a bully. It's just called friendship.
And yeah, with that, I guess that's it. I said this is going to be the last time we streamed Pal World. So you guys got to see the first legendary. And that's it. The other legendaries, capture power is 37. It's actually really fucking low.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I was able to catch it. I only had 16 legendary spheres. And then 2 god spheres. No, I only had 16 legendary spheres. When we went into that fight, we were able to catch it. We still got 7 spheres left over. So we pulled it off. We got the first legendary. That leaves 3 more legendaries to fight, and the last 3 tower bosses. I will get those done, but we're not going to be streaming it. That's the sad part about it. You guys won't get to share in the victory.
Nah, time to spend channel points.
I mean, if you got them.
I got them.
That's what they're there for. We'll be
I shall
back.
force you to play.
We'll be back on Monday with some more Spider-Man. I think Wish has a few points too. He might fight you on that one. I'll switch over to Pal World, and then he'll make me switch back, and we'll spend 2 hours of the stream on Monday just switching back and forth between games.
I only have enough for one, which made it expensive.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think it's like 50,000.
It's 40k.
It's not 40. It's a round number. It was either like 50 or 25.
If I remember correctly, it was 40. At least last time I saw it. So I had just enough for it.
It's 25. 25,000.
Alright, I can do it once right now. I used to have more than I spent it to make you do exercise.
Yeah. Yes, you did. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
I'll also be ending because I've been streaming for a good decent time. I might try streaming tomorrow as well.
I will not be around, unfortunately. I am heading out of town. So I will not be here. Otherwise, I would totally stream tomorrow. Roy, you completely should stream tomorrow for Wish. It's his birthday.
Oh, okay, now I'll definitely try to stream tomorrow for him.
was going to, but I am going to be at my parents', helping them with all sorts of stuff. Particularly dog sitting, among other things.
I'm
Yes,
hitting in street.
I'm just trying to get back to... Trying to get back to base, and we will log off there. With our new legendary... honestly, I'm not, like, rushing to get the fuck off, even though it's that time. Just because I have not received any messages from my mom saying, I'm on my way. I'm sorry it's so late, but I'm working to get there. So yeah, its stats aren't that huge for being level 50. It's Frostallion.
For me, my friend wants me to get that downloaded, so I gotta
Yeah,
get
no,
it
yeah,
downloaded.
I get that.
70 gigs. Ah.
I might try... I don't know. Because my whole point was to get the Frostallion so that we could go for the Jet Dragon because it's weak to ice. But the Frostallion is not that... We'll power it up with souls and see where it sits. Because at this point, even my War Sect is more powerful than the Frostallion. We'll see. So, but we did it. We got the first legendary, and unfortunately, that's the end of the game. I will do the rest of this in my off time. I don't want to keep you guys pissed off with the same thing over and over again. So I made a promise that this week would be the end of it. So we're not going to be having any more Pow World. We're going to be getting back to Spider-Man, which I do want to finish anyway, and clean up on the other games. Hogwarts is almost done. Final Fantasy 15 still has a way to go. But we will be back to normal other things on Monday. Thank you so much to everybody who came out, all the lurkers, all the chatters. Again, so sorry for all the stuff that's been going on this week. It's been crazy. Pants, Wish, thank you guys so much. Bio, all the support. You guys are amazing. Roy, you're Roy. I'm sorry, but you have to be Roy.
People love Roy.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you here for the next one. And again, with everything up in the air as we move forward, I will do my best to keep things communicated. So thank you so much, and bye-bye now.
Bye.